kicked up so much money, and the only thing that I had left was a little bit of bread that we had left, in which we chose to hire you. And that was a big decision on our behalf, because that was all that was really left in the budget.
I'm sorry, who am I talking to?
Yeah, it's Joyner. This is Joyner.
Okay, cool.
This is Joyner.
Okay, cool.
That's all that was really left in the budget at that time. That was 2015. You keep saying it was 7 years ago, but that was a big time in my life. My son was about to be just born. My back was against the wall. I had an investor who kicked up hundreds of thousands of dollars, on behalf of me. And at this time, hiring you was like our last ditch effort to really do something. And I really believed in the name Karen Civil. And, just reading the publications and talking to Sky Zoo co-signing like a motherfucker. Yo, that's my girl. Yeah, yo, Karen's the real deal. Yeah, that's my homie. And I kept telling Sky, like, yo, you sure? You sure this is your girl? Like, you sure you trust? He was like, yo, you're not even gonna have a problem. Trust me. I said, all right, bet. So we reached out to you, and you had put together a little memo. We talked about it. You agreed to do it. That included blog placements for song releases, delivery of digital short creation stories, facilitating interviews with media publications, building fan engagement, articulated social content capture, red carpet event opportunities, iTunes, beat music productions, radio interviews, acquiring booking agents, showing openings, all that shit, right? And at the time, that was everything. It was like, word, finally somebody that's going to help us, because I ain't know nobody that can help us. I'm from motherfucking Worcester, Massachusetts, and I'm out here in Boston. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the first thing to fucking do to get on. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, align myself with somebody that's already in the game doing it. This person going to take me under their wing. So you name your price. Your price was $60K, whatever the fuck it was. It was like, bet, let's pay that. Told my investor, let's pay that. This motherfucker said, you sure? You sure you want to pay this woman? I said, Skyzoo say, you know her, let's pay her. Mind you, like I said, my son about to be born, so I said, fuck it, let's go. We paid you. I remember going to the bank. We went with Skyzoo. I walked in to the bank with the nigga. I'm involved in the whole fucking process. I'm watching the whole shit go down. As soon as he sent that bread, I was happy as a motherfucker. I said, word, Karen Civil, nigga, I'm telling everybody back home and shit, nigga, I'm about to have Karen, because all I see is a perception. Nipsey, everything else that you're doing. I'm like, word, finally, somebody about to come up, somebody about to come help me, save me, you know what I'm saying? And finally, I'm about to do something. I don't give a fuck what it is. If she gets me some shows, if she, whatever, just take me under your wing, put me on some blogs, something, because I ain't have shit popping. I had a music video I was working on called Ross Cappuccioni. As soon as that money was paid, we had like a conversation on the phone. Everything was peachy on his phone call. He was like, yeah, we're going to do this, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, word. I felt real good. And as soon as we hung up the phone, we ain't really hear shit from you. That was it. That was really it. And every single time I try to reach out to you, you talking to me like I'm disturbing your fucking day. I'm calling you because I'm trying to get some clarity. I wasn't blowing you the fuck up. I just wanted to know what the plan was. What's going on? What we doing? You know what I mean? You got to remember, I'm a nigga who just had my investor give it the last signal. Motherfucker told me, like, yo, this is it after this, nigga. If this shit don't work, I'm already 500,000, 600,000 deep in your career, nigga. This shit don't work. I don't know what to do. So now I'm sitting here nervous. My son about to be born any fucking day now. And I'm sitting there trying to hit you because I'm looking, you know what I'm saying, for you to be like, yo, we good. I'm about to get you this. I'm about to do that. Now, what I heard you say earlier was radio got paid, such and such. Nowhere in this memo they said anything about radio. We were already paying radio. D and Shadow and them niggas or whoever the fuck is out here in New York doing anything. We already was doing that shit. We didn't pay you for radio. That's not why we got you. That's not why we... So you telling me right now that we paid radio with that? Where? How? I'm looking at the memo right now that you sent me. Nowhere in this motherfucker does it say you was going to put 20, 30,000 in radio. It don't say that. All it says was radio interviews. We didn't even get no fucking radio interviews. There was no show openings. There was no blog placements. And what you talking about, mix shows, we was already getting mix shows. I didn't need you for that shit. That's not why I got you, because I couldn't get a fucking mix show. I didn't get you because I couldn't get a radio interview. I didn't get you because I didn't have a little bit of a little blog traction. That's not why I got you. I felt like you sold me a fucking dream. And then you stopped answering my phone call. Mind you, I got a son on the way. And this is all I got. You feel me? So I'm real fucked up now. And then every time you answer the phone, It was like, nigga, what you want type shit. Like, you like, I'm bothering you. And then I noticed you said some shit on your tweet, like, or the shit that Shade Room posts, or your little letter and shit, where you was like, oh, you know, artists think they have 24 access to you. Motherfucker, if I just handed you 60K and I had access to you before, I should have access to you now. I can't talk to you? Who the fuck you think you? I can't have a conversation with the person I just handed 60K to her account. I don't know who the fuck you paid or you didn't give no breakdown. Hold on, fam. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm just getting. I got you.
Joyner, just 1 second.
I'm okay. I'm okay with letting somebody else talk.
Hold on, wait. Joyner, real quick, bro.
Hey, look, I'll shut the fuck up when somebody else is talking. I won't say shit.
Allow him to finish his point.
If somebody else, when Karen's time to talk, I promise I'll shut the fuck up. I won't say nothing.
Go ahead, bro. You good. Go ahead, bro. You good. You good. Go ahead, bro.
So, like, yo, she's saying a lot of shit like, yo, artists think, we're supposed to have 24-hour access. This is where you fucked up, in my opinion. When you sent this voice memo, this deal memo, you never broke down what exactly you were doing with the bread. It was like it was all going to you, and whatever you decide to do with it is what you decide to do with it, and we put a lot of trust behind that. I didn't even question what you did with the money. Whatever you choose to do or whoever you choose to pay was a trust situation that I felt like you knew what the fuck you were doing. If I thought you was about to go pay for some mix shows on radio, I would have never did that shit. That's not what I needed. I didn't want that shit. I needed you to come through, put your fucking arm around me, the same way I seen you put your arm around Nip, and I had those conversations with you on the phone. Well, I said, yo, the same shit, when you put your arm around Nip and all these different things you're doing, I look up to that shit. That's what I need from you. That's what I want. That's what I'm paying for. And everything was cool. We on the same page. And now all of a sudden it's woo, woo, woo. I can't do this. I don't know what niggas expect from me. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? And then you didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hit you, you wasn't answering the phone. And now you want I try to have a conversation with you. Where the fuck was my conversation 7 years ago when I wanted to have one? When I'm in the fucking slums, in the back alley of my old fucking 132 Dewey Street apartment, bro. Where was my conversation when I was calling you and my son was about to be born and I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen? When you was on vacation and you told me, don't disturb me while I'm on my fucking vacation. Where was my conversation? I didn't get no fucking conversation, did I? So why the fuck do I want to hop on the phone with you and hear you out now? Now I gotta hear you out for you to be like, hey, Joyner, what's the problem? Why you feel like this? Oh, now.
So Joyner,
so that's how I feel. You heard? That's how I feel. I'm not trying to be hype. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I got a lot of emotions from back then that's coming up. You feel me? And I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just.
Let me ask you a question, Joyner. How would you want Karen to correct the situation with you and her? How would you want it done?
No, I want to. Can I answer that first before he answers this?
Yes.
Can I answer? Can I? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Who was that?
That was Keisha.
Keita, okay, cool. Let me answer this first, Joyner. I'm talking to you in neutral tones. So I get what you're saying, the disrespect of everybody else. Let's not do that to one another.
Nah, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying my voice is not to be disrespectful to like I'm yelling at you. I just have a lot of passion on what I'm saying. And then I don't want you to take it like that. It's not to that. You feel me? So
I got that. So I'm gonna say this to answer your questions and to answer what you just said. I had conversations with. Does Sean still work with you?
Yeah, he's still day one.
Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Sean and I had plenty of conversations. I've sent Sean emails. I literally still have these emails pulled up for May 22nd, 2015. I had to literally go back and look for the people that I brought up, the people that I brought upon on your team. The same way you said, Karen, I didn't know you was doing all of this. Whoopie whoop. It's a conversation I had with Sean. I know you need certain things. The area you were from, you told me I got radio and I got city on lock here. Cool. So when it comes to interviews, when it comes to certain things, I paid a radio person for that to help with that. A PR person. So and then
can you show me that?
Wait.
Yes, can you show me that? Please.
Yeah.
Show me that. Okay. That's all I want to see is just show me it broken down. That's it.
Okay. No, that's fine. But let me finish. Yeah. So then when I guess you made a comment yesterday, someone sent it to me today. Even let's go back. So when you got upset and you made your comments on social. I'm like, where is this coming from? I called Sean, and that's where you got them texts. You put half the texts from. I called Sean. I said, Sean, what is happening here? I know the last conversation you did say to me, you said, Karen, I have to fucking get on. I got a baby coming. I got my woman. This shit need to go. I said, yes, I understand. I got you. I understand. But at the same time, this is not something that happens overnight.
I know that.
You went on, wait. Come on, I'll let you go.
Okay.
So then you went on Twitter the first time. You were upset. She took this and da-da-da. I called Sean. I have the call recorded. I said, Sean, what's up with this? He said, nah, he's upset. He's enraged, Karen. He just had his baby. He gonna take it down. He's just upset. Like, he just really, like, you guys gotta talk. You guys, I said, nah, at this point, I don't like this. And this is coming from a point of, like, I said, why is it okay that folks can be disrespectful online and we have to have these quiet conversations? I said, I want to get back on the phone with him, but why are we getting back on the phone after this? I said, this is messy as fuck. For no reason. He said, nah, I'm gonna tell him to apologize. I said, tell him say this. If he wants something to say to clean it up, here you go. We get back on the phone. And that's the little portion of the conversation you're showing. So even I'm thinking at this point, I'm like, you never posted it. I said, cool. If he wants to leave it like that, I'm gonna leave it like that. I've seen you after that. I've seen you after
never
that.
Seen you. I just want to say I never seen you. And if you think I seen you, I didn't know it was you. I'm just saying that. Because if I knew it was you, I absolutely would have approached you. I'm that type of nigga. I definitely would have walked up to you. I'm not the nigga that's not gonna. I'm gonna let you finish though. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk.
Let's simmer down on the approach.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk.
Let's simmer down on that.
Because you keep with this narrative of you see me, but you ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not that nigga. Absolutely would have said something. I'm just saying. So kill that narrative. Kill that narrative.
Let her talk. Jonah. Okay, one mic. Hold up, Karen. Go ahead, Jonah. Let her talk.
I'm not talking tough to you. Don't talk tough to me. We're two individuals having a conversation.
Go ahead, speak.
You're not gonna back down as a girl.
Speak.
Go ahead, Karen. Speak, Karen.
Seeing you not from a sense of, we got beef. Communication. I've said this from the prior before this. It would have been communication. And it wasn't that. I saw you write your thing. I said, damn, this nigga's still upset by this. So I hit Charlamagne. I said, I want to get this man on the phone. Because the last time we had some shit, the shit was on Twitter. We never communicated. I want to get this communication, and I want us to come to a common ground, because I don't want this nigga to feel like this. Because I do remember that conversation with us, and you said, my baby's about to be born. This shit ain't right. XYZ. I said, I do want to speak to him. Charlamagne told me what you thought. I said, forget it then. He still has an attitude, and he's upset, and he wants to do social. And you did social. That's what it was. So how exactly was I supposed to reach out? What else was I supposed to say when every time it's supposed to be a conversation is, nah, it's this, it's all this aggression. Where is there supposed to find common ground? That you're not fine with the way something happened. I literally kept everything from sitting here when you even talked about, excuse me, I'm going to this email too. Even when you talked about, like, I'm gonna try to get you an agent. I have the email I sent to them. I was so fucking proactive with doing your business. I was proactive when it came to you. There's some that are hits and misses. It takes longer than other times. And that's what, you know what? I'll take that. If that's what you wanted, I'll take that. This shit took longer, but that's what this business is. But I didn't run away with your 50, 60K like this is sitting here being insinuated. Everybody had to get paid to be a part of this. I'm never going to sit here and just be like, let me take it and fuck him. Knowing that you could actually fucking rap. Knowing you could rap. Knowing I know you're going to go places. So it's like, I'm never going to see him again. I'm going to be here for the long run. I know you're going to be here for the long run. So what do I get out of that? And yes, I'm not going to take back, like, yo, Charlamagne, I saw his comment. I wasn't mad at your comment. Like, he's allowed to feel the way he did. This just the same way I said about Jason. Your upsetness and your sadness or your frustration don't got to have an expiration date. So that's why I said, let me get this man on the phone, because I'd rather him tell me, get it all out. You could have been on the phone. Nah, Karen, I'm fucking upset. My baby, XYZ, this is what, blah, blah, blah. I still have all this to this day of all the stuff that I literally tried to fucking do. And it's like I stopped as soon as the tweets went up, and I'm like, and I spoke to Sean, and I recorded that conversation, and I'm like, Sean was like, nah, he's upset. He's about to apologize. I'm like, Sean, man, why are we even doing this? This just looks whack. This is just whack that is going like this. He yells, we get into argument, we work together. I don't want to go in public. I said, I don't do Tina and Ike. I'll never forget that. I said, I don't do that public display of bullshit. Let's argue internally. Let's, like, if you want to have an issue with me, argue with me personally. But then now it's on the internet. Everybody see this. How are we supposed to move forward from this? That literally was our last conversation. Till I saw what you said yesterday, early this morning, because it was like 2 a.m. So I hit Charlotte like, let me speak to this man. Because at this point, because like I said at the beginning of this, I'm all for communication. I want to make sure it's just like, I don't want to do telephone through A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever else, because things get misconstrued. But then you told him something, and I'm like, at this point, Charlamagne, fuck it. I didn't even take home much from this shit, and I'm still dealing with this year. Not to make it seem like it's minimized. Oh, it's just a 6 year. Nah, that does matter. I'm like, this was 6 years ago. This fucking shit was 6 years ago. Like, we should have been communicated and got through this. But then you wanted to go to Twitter like, all the blogs are removing it, X, Y, Z. And they took the shit down because it's me and Jesse's thing is a legal matter. The shit's a legal matter. And if she doesn't even understand, I'm trying to save her grace. The liable part she got, the defamation, she's most likely gonna lose. I don't even want the money from her. It's the principle. It's the fucking principle is why the shit came down. But then you're like doing this, but I get it. When one person beefing with you, everybody wants to come in and do X, Y, Z. And like I said to Charlamagne, the offer still stands. You're on here thinking, oh, you gonna see me. I don't play the tough role. I'm a girl. I'm a woman, I'm a woman at the end of the day. I'm not sitting here playing this tough guy, Masona role, whatever. I'm transitioning into new spaces in my life. I'm not doing this back and forth. I'd rather have communication. You know why? Because we're going to see each other. So why have the animosity of when we see each other, of this girl, hey, what's up? Let's step to the side. Let's figure this out. How can we hash this out where you feel comfortable? You feel like you're just due. And I feel like I did what I needed to do. That's the common ground I was trying to find. But then I can't get mad. This is the same thing. Then I look at Deja Vu, and I don't want to. You think I want to give a statement? I didn't even give a statement about Jess. I did my live when it came to her only because she did some interview about me on YouTube. And I'm like, here she go with the BS. You cannot be doing these interviews in the midst of this case. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I go on my live to talk about our podcast, just me moving, my health situations, things that I got going on. I lightly mentioned Jess, and it turned into that's all she needed. One conversation to take it more. No, I don't have no hatred for her. I don't have no hatred for you. Y'all can go on and do whatever it is. Like I said, if you want to have a personal off dialogue, all of this internet shit where niggas is fucking phone tapping is this FBI shit. Like, have a combo with me. That's what I want to do this morning. You could have called me all types of bitches, whatever else. You could have had your fucking girl come. Like, to a point like, nah, man, I'm fucking pissed off. I might have my girl punch you in the face. Like, you could express whatever the fuck you wanted to express. I want to have a conversation with you. But it seemed like the only way I could have a conversation with everybody is in a room called Karen, Sybil, Ben, Fraud tried to tell y'all.
Hey, Karen, hold on. I didn't expect all these people to come in here now.
No,
well, I just want to say she needs to stop stealing from journalists. That's all I'm saying. Stop stealing content from journalists.
One mic.
Hold on.
I
got this. Hey, conductor, I got this. So let me say this. Listen. They don't need sidebars if they hold the conversation. And Karen, I understood that, you didn't want it to go to social media, but, on his standpoint, it's probably him taking up for himself. But I think the real question is, what exactly did you do with the $60,000, and do you plan on giving him back his money?
No, not enough.
There's no $60,000. I didn't take home $60,000. I barely took home 12.
Yo, I'm here.
Him and I are gonna have a sidebar conversation because I want him to see all these damn invoices. I still literally have them from May 2015. I still literally have all of these. And we talked about this at the beginning.
Crazy,
once you give it to me, I don't get to keep the whole thing.
Yo, Karen, let me do this. Let me do this for you. All right, listen. Mm-hmm. And I'm letting y'all know right now, Karen, to tell you, we don't see eye to eye because I was real mad at her. No, I'm not. I'm just going to speak what's real, right? Listen, to all y'all, $60,000 is not going to save your fucking career. 2, I'm going to tell the brother, I forgot his name. First place you went wrong at is when you say you wrapped your arms around her and said, I want you to do what you know how to do. Nah, you should have got an itemized breakdown of what she was gonna do. So when you saw radio and mix show and all these things that you was already doing on there, you could have told her, nah, I don't need you to do that. Apply that money to some other things that you may do. Right? So, you kind of like she don't know that you didn't hire D and Shadow. She don't know that shit. So, she doing what her standard format, what she does. Okay, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. But if you got 5 things that you already paid for to have done, now you eating up. So I'm gonna call it your 48 because 20% of that gonna go to her pocket. That's just business. So now you eating up some of the 48,000 that could have went elsewhere because you are assuming that she knows everything that you're already doing. So I think, not to say she didn't spend the money, but I think whoever was managing your situation, I'm going to put it on them because I'm a manager, right? Whoever was managing your situation, not you because you're the artist, right? They dropped the ball, nephew.
And some of that's baloney, though, because it's about transparency, and she liked it.
Hey, one mic.
Yeah.
One mic.
Hey,
hold on. One mic.
Listen, if you come to me right now and say, I got 150,000 whack, I want you to break my song, right? And I have no idea that you've already went there, and there. And part of me breaking a song is to go there, and there. That includes that, right? You cannot fault me for going to spend money in places that you previously spent money that you didn't tell me about. Because the radio team, see, they're the ones that should have told her, but they not going to tell you. Because if you're going to come give me another bag for the same shit, they going to take their bag. Now, if you're not in this business, you don't understand what I'm saying. But your management is supposed to go over those things. Karen she don't do all that shit. She know people that get it done, so she's spending more of the bag. Me, I go straight to D and Shadow. I go straight to the people. I'm streamlined with nobody in the middle, so my money gonna go further. So you gotta know what you stepping off into before you get off into it.
She shouldn't have accepted the money then.
Listen.
Yo, one mic, bro.
Okay.
If you're not whack or Karen, hold up, Karen. If you're not whack or Karen speaking right now, bro, like
what I'm saying is,
gotta chill, bro.
His management didn't sit down with Karen and go over what the rollout was. So when they seen certain things that Karen had on her rollout that they're already doing, they could have X'd that out, and then she could have put something else in place of that.
Hey, Karen. Karen, before you respond, Karen,
It wasn't Dear Shadow.
No,
Miss Karen, hold up. Before you respond, let me reset because there's a lot of people that just joined the room that don't know the conversation in the whole. So I will reset the room right quick. Wack and Karen, this is the Crenshaw District. If you haven't already, follow the greenhouse at the top. This title is Karen Silver been a fraud. Try to tell y'all something that was formulated by Miss Keita Trotter. Get a conversation going. It's been multiple people to address Ms. Karen Silver, such as Jessica Wu, Joyner Lucas, and other people. But Karen Silver is in here. She's speaking her piece, and we will give her the grace to speak her piece along with WAC 100 as they continue this dialogue. For those that just joined the room again, this is the Crenshaw District. I thank you for listening. WAC and Karen, y'all got the floor.
And just for the record, I have actively right now, me being who I am, I got an artist named True Car. My wife is in here. She cut all the checks. I'm down there 300,000 in on this young man. He still ain't broke. So I say that to say this. I know 60 and 100. Y'all think that's what it is? Man, sometimes we get into an excess of $1 million, couple million before somebody breaks. So, you can't put it all on that. Like it's going. You heard the man say they was already 500,000 in. She was the last of the Mohicans. So y'all got to factor that shit in. People it don't work like that. If that was the case, everybody could go tell their mama, pull $60,000 out your house, mama, and I'm gonna be a superstar. It just don't work like that.
All right, Wack. Let me just say something. This is Tiara. So I just want to ask. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but where is the money going?
Yeah, so, like you ain't saying where that money went.
Yeah, can he have the receipts of that? That's only fair. I'm not saying that she stole the money or did shit with it that was inappropriate, but damn, can she tell him where the fuck the money went?
Yeah, but his management, what's crazy about this is his fucking management
Wait,
at the time should address that shit.
No,
you know that.
Wack, I can answer that because the fact that I still have a majority of them still in my email, and I mentioned this prior a few times. He said he wanted to see it, and I said gladly. So that's not a problem. He can gladly see it. We can go through this.
So then it shouldn't be a discussion after that, honestly.
I think it's a discussion because it's a lot of people stepping
Well, it
up.
shouldn't be a
Trying to
discussion
figure out
if he sees where it went.
There was no work done.
We got Big Gov in the room too that has.
Hold on, conductor. I'm not done talking.
If she got
There's actually somebody else in here that just came, that's about to come to the stage. They basically got the same claims that Joyner got.
Wow. So Joyner didn't get an itemized list for 6 years, right? That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
No, for it wasn't 6 years. It was 6 years ago, but for
But he never got the itemized list. Is the question, Karen?
No.
Okay, that's the problem.
His lawyer,
Karen.
but the thing is, his manager got every single invoice for what was paid out. But I still have a copy of those, which I would gladly send to him.
Right, and you got to understand, Karen. Let me just say this. Hold on. Let me say this. You have to understand that, yes, you can give an invoice all day, but we need still receipts because receipts come after invoices.
She had them.
Yeah, but listen. That's what the invoice and the receipt is the same thing. So if somebody sent me,
it's not the same thing.
That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
It is. No. Let me finish. If it's something that I paid out for a service I'm paying out for him, and they sent it over to me, and I paid it, and I still have a record of it, I'm going to send it to him so he can see. And on top of that, I can make my.
Then Karen, that's a paid. Hold on, Karen. That's a paid invoice. There's a difference between a paid invoice and an actual invoice. Because an invoice. Hold on. Fuck all that. Because hold on, man. Listen. No, you gotta listen. If I send,
let her talk.
If I send my guy who does my fucking radio, he's my consultant, right? On an email, what it's gonna cost $50,000, and I send you that, and I can show you I'm sending you that. That's a fucking receipt.
Whack, but
Whack, you gotta understand that an invoice from you, and then a receipt is what you give me back for paying it.
Thank you.
Period.
And that's all I'm saying, Whack.
That's how it's supposed to be done.
Hey.
Like with me and Tierra, I give her the invoice and the fucking receipt to show the
proof. First of all, Keita, what you saying is this. You saying exactly what I've been saying.
People want the receipt.
That nigga's management, first of all, dropped the fucking ball because they supposed to be overseeing that.
I can agree with you on that, Whack.
Second of all, if I send you a wire, on that wire, it's gonna stipulate who it's going to, what account, and it's gonna ask me why is it going. That's my fucking receipt. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
All right, can I say this real quick? Can I say this real quick? So, side note, I don't know how you send things on here, but I want to have a sidebar conversation with Keita and Joyner too, so you can get that. But I really want to have a sidebar conversation with Keita because that's something that's more personal, and that's something that like matters offline off of this.
No, that's definitely. That's definitely. I think. But I do want to say, I had no clue Jesse was going to come in here. I had no clue Joyner was going to come in here. But it's the fact that y'all in here. So look, he is asking for the proof of receipt. So I mean, I would say that's only fair.
Listen, I don't need you to apologize for that. That was the purpose of me coming in here because we're all having a dialogue and a conversation, and that's fine. Jessie is allowed to speak her piece. If she feels as though that's her truth, I'm speaking my truth. You got upset. Hold on. And I hope, can you guys bring up the girl that this was originally started from? Could y'all please bring her up? If possible.
But hold on, Karen. If y'all got legal shit going on and y'all not
supposed to...
This don't happen. No. I just want y'all to have clarity on what this is. Because again, I'm not gonna speak ill on this girl. She's used her platform to think.
She ain't doing no running. Bring her up.
Jessie. No.
Jesse's in here. She's right there.
No, not Jessie. The other girl is what this stemmed from. The mother of Gotti girl. I can't have a conversation with Jessie, unfortunately.
Diamond is already on stage.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Can have the conversation.
let her talk. Let her talk.
Mute your mics, please.
Okay, one mic. Everybody mute your mic. If I hear an ad lib, my moderators up here will snipe you and you'll be in the goo for the rest of this conversation. That's how this gonna go from now on, bro. Like real rap. No ad libs. Let the people that need to be talking talk. Everybody up here listen. It's a privilege for you to be on this stage. So if you unmute your mic with an ad lib, you will get sent to the goo. All right. Go ahead, Miss Karen, and whoever else got to talk.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I have to take this call, but I'm coming right back.
Okay.
While I'm muted. That's it. That's all.
Okay. Okay, that's up. Hey, while she take that call,
Keita.
go ahead, Wack.
Keita, you know damn well, right? Some of these people we pay them a certain way. And then other people we pay them a whole nother way. So a lot of these people in this room don't understand that. That's why I asked the question I asked.
That's
No,
facts.
wait, this is why I asked the question I asked. And if we go pull the BDS, which I can go pull that shit, will we see a spin count? You know, like God know everything ain't, people in this room don't know that everything is paid. A lot of this shit under that table. You know what I mean? So now your management got to pay attention to what that.
Wait, what are you saying? Say complete your shit.
No, this is what it is. A lot of things in this business, you really, it's behind the scenes, right? So
right, but it's still invoices and receipts. Is all I'm saying.
No, the fuck it ain't. Have you ever seen Have you ever seen? Tierra, hold on, wait.
No, the
Have
way
you
I
ever
pay
seen a
out my
motherfucking way?
fucking because I've been being quiet this whole time. Let me just say what I'm gonna say. I've been being quiet, so let me just say this: when I pay if a motherfucker send me a receipt, I'm gonna pay them. If they send me an invoice, I'm gonna pay them, and I need my receipt for that. That's what the difference is between an invoice and
Have you ever seen a radio payment? Now, this me you talking to. God
yes,
damn it.
motherfucker, now that I'm independent, yes.
When?
Absolutely, what? You
You
know
got it.
you my
You got
brother.
it.
I tell you everything.
You got some paperwork with a radio team, and they put down their payment? Who?
Honey, go to WJOB.
That's a motherfucking federal offense called payola.
Wait,
It can't happen. It can't happen.
because I don't do payola. Not as an independent person that be paying out of my own pocket.
Some shit does not happen on paper is what I'm telling you. And it's up to your management team to visually see if that's
happening. And I didn't disagree with you on that. Hey, can y'all let me and Wax talk for a second? I didn't disagree with that.
But I need one mic. I can need you one at a time. I can't understand y'all both at the same time.
Okay.
Some shit, like I know it's not gonna happen on paper. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen.
Well, then motherfuckers need to get their business together. But I understand what you're saying because I know all about payola. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Who's supposed to watch that, Tierra?
When he's saying that he paid her more, he paid her for other services outside of radio.
I mean, if he got interviews and shit like that, he know if he got all that. He know if he got that. If he wasn't,
but he just wanted to see where his money was going. Which I don't disagree with him.
I'm gonna say some shit Karen probably don't want me to say. I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
Please do.
It smelled like it was another motherfucker get paid on the back end too. Cause where's the manager this whole time? It smelled like somebody got kickbacks. And that's business. I'm sorry.
But that's cool if you keep it front with a motherfucker.
Nah, that ain't her obligation. That ain't her obligation. It's the artist's obligation to be smashing on management. And if management can't answer them questions, Tierra, he should have did what you didn't saw us do a bunch of times. He should have gotten his ass.
For sure. I agree with that. That's the part that I agree with you on. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It boils down to the people that you got around you. I wish I would go through a situation like that and Keita can't tell me where the fuck the money goes.
In this case, it's a conversation with Sean that needs to happen. There you go.
Okay, but this should have been an itemized. This should have been an itemized list. Period. But
that starts with management.
All I was saying is, Tierra, no, over here we do receipts and invoices.
No, I'm gonna continue say again. This gentleman, Sean, has every single invoice. He has every single itemized thing that I sent out.
So every single invoice and receipt he has.
Yes, because I'm still looking at the emails that I have. I want to make sure. Listen, I want to make sure that Joyner has them too. That was the.
But Wack, you can say it starts with management. Hold on, let me say this real quick because you can say it starts with management, but it also starts with the artist too. Because it's no way that I'm not dotting my I's and crossing my T's.
Yeah, you know why, Kiera? You know why, Kiera? Because you've been in the motherfucking business 20 goddamn years. This dude, he was fresh. He don't know. That's why I start with management. Mm-hmm. You know that. That's you didn't watch me go in. You didn't watch me go in and fix shit after one of my dumbass artists. You know what I'm talking about.
Did some dumb shit. Exactly. I just told you I didn't disagree with you on that, but I'm just telling Karen, respectfully, Karen, I'm just telling you that you need to provide invoices and receipts. They're different. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so he was provided that he was, like I mentioned before, he was provided the invoice for everything that was paid out to every single vendor that came from that allotted money. But that's a conversation I said with Joyner. You want to have sidebar, we can have that conversation so you can see that. But that was sent to your management. The reason I brought up Diamond is because it goes from the fact that this is what stems. Me and Jesse's issue is not real. It's not something that is something that mattered. It's something that could have been avoided. It was her prime thinking. I took her podcast, and then from there, she decided to jump ship and be cool with her. But come to find out, I knew the girl's brother, and somebody from the streets fixed it. That was my issue with Jess, and that's where all of this is stemming from. So I'm not speaking for.
Wait, so let me just ask you this. Hold on, no. Let me ask you a question so you can differentiate the difference. Okay, so you saying that the Joyner thing, and because I'm new to this, but I'm just hearing what I'm hearing. The Joyner thing and the Jesse thing are two totally different things, right?
Yeah, those are two different things.
Okay, all right, continue.
They're two different things. So now I think Diamond's up here. I'm gonna let her like that. This has nothing to do with me. And I think Jess was annoyed, which she has a right to be. She thought, oh, okay, they're ganging up on me. Nah, Jess, that's what you did to me. I'm not gonna do that to you. I don't have a problem with you. All I ask is just give me the same respect I give you.
Well, girl, I think you shouldn't worry about no catfight shit. Honestly, just worry about your business.
But no, you can think about your business. But if it's two of your homegirls and we're all trying to make money, you say, what the fuck are you doing? We're trying to make money. We're trying to get money. Let this shit go and let's get money together. That was the premise of it. So I looked at it like, all right, I started a podcast.
You and Jesse, though, not you and Joyner.
No, but now it got to a point she's taking it too far with some of the shit she's saying. There's certain things you can't come back from.
I think that sounds like a sidebar conversation with you and her, not you and Joyner.
Cool. No, I know. I said I'm having one with him. I don't know if I can have one with her right now because I'm gonna be honest.
Well, don't.
She tested my heritage and everything else. So I'm gonna let Diamond say whatever that from there was, and she's the middle person in all of this because she was the one with the issue who started the original room of me thinking I took.
So you said she started the whole come at Karen thing.
Diamond was upset about the podcast, and she's on this. She's on here. She's up on stage. It says Diamond, I believe.
Is that Jesse? Oh, okay. Go ahead, girl, because I'm getting a little.
Hold on, excuse me.
I don't think that I need reset, to speak about.
Yeah, hold up. Let me reset before Diamond get to talking. Hold up.